Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian. I am the horror show host, and today I am taking a look at some pickups I got at Annie's Bookstop. Now, I interviewed Patricia, who works at Annie's Bookstop, quite a while ago. I want to re-upload it and put it up during the time of making this video, so that way I can have both shout-outs go out to her, because this bookshop is awesome. Now, usually I find a couple good books, horror, of course, and this time I went in and she went to a place, I forgot what it was called, but she had a whole bunch of horror books. So if you really want old school paperbacks and William Stryber, Stephen King, Dean Koontz, John Saul, Robert R. McCammon, then definitely go there and pick up whatever you can. But before we get into it, make sure to comment on, like, and share this video, as well as hit the notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon. Even $1 a month will go a long way. Another thing about Patreon is that if you donate just $1, you will be given access to my kill count videos, sci-fi creatures music videos, and any new content I make that is like that I fear will be given age restrictions or copyright notices on my channel. So, trying to keep Horror Show Host alive while still posting those videos, you will be given access to them on Patreon. Just donate $1. The links to those two sites will be in the description below, and as always, subscribe. Alright, let's get into this. So, let's start off with what I found that was not in the boxes. But I'm so happy to finally have this. I was debating about getting it online for a while, and I'm happy that they had it there. So this is the Dawn of the Dead novelization. Now, this is a great movie, and I'm assuming a great book. I'm not sure how much it follows the first Dawn of the Dead, or if it's really told by the same, or if it's just like a sequel to the 2004 film. But I believe this is a novelization of the 1978 classic. So that is just awesome. Now let's get into what else I got. These are the ones I got from the boxes. The first one, which is in superb condition, there is one more there that's in really good condition. I think I got the better of the two versions, but that's a matter of perspective because it was missing a piece of the back cover. But this is Stinger by Robert R. McCammon. Beautiful spine, not bent or creased at all. And the only thing, though, the problem was the top corner had a little rip. But other than that, this is a near mint condition. It's very, very, very good condition. And I haven't read any Robert R. McCammon yet, but this might be my first one. Now getting into the other books, we have one I was debating about getting because of the condition of the book. It's really good. It's just it also has a problem with the opening of the book. It's kind of like a little flimsy. But that is Charles L. Grant's The Grave. Now, I hadn't heard anything about this, but it looks really good based on the cover alone. We got a creepy skeletal hand crawling over the gravestone that says Grant. Like, is it Charles L. Grant? Who knows? But we also have a moon in the background that has like a skull in it. With a shovel in front of the grave, so that's really interesting. I'm not sure if it's a series, because it says Miller's Mysteries, so who knows. Then I have Blue World by Robert R. McCammon. It looked interesting, so I thought, why not? I'll pick it up. It's in really good condition. There's some rips on the cover, like right there. The back is a little bent a little bit up in the corner, but the spine remains in great condition. And these books go for a lot of money, so I'm always happy to find them in like mom and pa bookshops. The next one is by Whitley Strieber. I thought it was William for some reason. I'm sorry if I said that in the beginning, but I wasn't gonna get it until I opened the. It's not a gatefold. I always forget what it's called. I just heard the words the other day, and now I can't remember. But it has a little inside piece where, yeah, it just opens up to a cellar with a little chair with boys' clothes on it. So I wonder how disturbing this will actually be. But it's called Billy. So that's an awesome cover to be sure, for sure. Okay, we got a few more books here. This one, it's by Richard Lehman. It looks like it's an older one. It's called The Cellar. Now, that's a nice cover right there. It has like a, it has, I know, actually, I think I have this. Now that I'm looking at it. I might have a different edition. Oh well. I think I got rid of it because the other one I had was so poor. But I like how it has a questionnaire on the back. Like, if you are man, a swift and savage death, woman, a sexual enslavement beyond your wildest fantasies or nightmares. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's actually really cool. Two more books. This, actually, I'll save that one for last because I was really excited to get that one. This one's called Tread Softly. It's a story about a hag in her dark mountain lair. Beware of the shadows. Tread softly with care. It sounds like it's a slasher book with an old hag, which is always a lot of fun. And I love the cover. It's nice and bright. It's by Richard Lehman, so that's really cool, actually. Really, really cool. So I'm gonna have to read that one maybe first before Steiner, because Steiner's really long. And last but not least, I have one that I saw in a couple of videos recently, and it's in pretty poor condition, but I think it can be saved. This is The Shapeshifter. It's just about a shapeshifter. I'm not sure exactly what it's about. I always go for the covers, don't read the synopsis because I don't want to be spoiled by the beginning, opening, or ending, which has happened to me when I read for the opening. I'm like, oh, what's happening? That's happening. Okay, that's really cool. I like to be surprised. But The Shapeshifter with that awesome cover art. Now, I bought all these books. Now, keep in mind, I have store credit because I sold a whole bunch of books there, or maybe about 30 or 40 of them over time, so it just kind of all added up. But I bought, well, they don't give you all the credit off of them right away. It's like a little bit each time so you don't run out of credit, which I think is a good idea. I think it's a really good idea. But I got all these for $11. $11 for a whole bunch of awesome books. I can't wait to read them again. I can't wait to read them and really dive into each one. I have a whole bunch I can say that about. My collection of books is huge, as you've seen in my horror paperback collection video, which I'll leave at the end of this video, probably a link to it. But yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. Awesome. Less than probably what one of these Steiner copies goes for on Amazon in this kind of condition. Also, there were copies of Wolfen by Whitley Strieber, but they were pretty poor quality. I also have Wolfen in a couple editions, so I didn't bother getting it. But, hell yeah. I'm really happy to have these. And as always, thank you all for watching.